Two things come to mind when talking about crying. As a kid, I would hear, "What are you crying for?" The other thing I heard, "Cry, baby, cry, baby." Y'all know the rest of the words. My name is Marquise Walker. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and the owner of Win Within Therapy Group. Without any further ado, let's dive in. There are several myths and misconceptions about crying. Here are a few common ones. Crying is a sign of weakness. Many people believe that crying indicates weakness or vulnerability. In reality, crying is a natural emotional response that can signify strength, as it often represents the ability to express feelings and cope with difficult situations. Men don't cry. There's a stereotype that men should not cry, leading to the idea that emotional expression is feminine. In truth, everyone, regardless of gender, experiences emotions and need a healthy outlet for them. Crying doesn't help. Some think that crying doesn't serve any purpose. However, crying can actually be therapeutic, helping to release built-up emotions, stress, and even physical tension. Only sadness makes you cry. While sadness is a primary trigger for crying, people can also cry from happiness, relief, frustration, or anger. Tears are just water. Many believe that tears are merely water, but they actually contain different substances, including stress hormones and toxins, which can be eliminated through crying. People cry for attention. Whoa. While some may cry to seek comfort or support, not all crying is done for attention. Many cry simply as an expression of genuine emotions. These myths can contribute to misunderstandings about emotional expression, so it is important to recognize the value of crying as a healthy part of the human experience. Crying can be a powerful emotional release and has several psychological and physiological benefits that can contribute to overall well-being. Here are some of the reasons why crying can save your life. Emotional release. Crying can be a cathartic experience, allowing individuals to express feelings of sadness, anger, or frustrations that they may be holding inside. This release can help prevent emotional buildup, which can lead to more severe mental health issues if unchecked. Stress reduction. Emotional tears release stress hormones and toxins from the body. This can lead to a reduction in stress levels and promote a sense of calmness and relief, potentially lowering blood pressure and reducing the risk of stress-related health issues. Connection and support. Crying can elicit empathy and support from those around us. Sharing our vulnerabilities and strengths strengthens our relationship and fosters a supportive system that is critical in times of distress. This social connection can enhance feelings of safety and security. Self-soothing mechanism. The act of crying can activate the body's parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to soothe and calm the body after a stressful event. The biological response can help bring the body back to the state of balance, aka what I like to say, equilibrium. Improved mood. After crying, many people report feeling a sense of relief and a lighter mood. This can be due to the release of endorphins, the real feel-good hormones, which can elevate mood and provide a sense of happiness and contentment. Process grief and loss. Crying is a natural response to grief and loss. It allows individuals to process their emotions and begin the healing process. Suppressing these feelings can lead to prolonged grief and emotional suffering. Indication of need for help. Crying can be a signal that something is wrong and help may be needed. Acknowledging this can help lead to seeking support from family, friends, professionals, which can ultimately save your life in times of crisis. Emotional clarity. Crying can clear the mind and help one reflect on their emotions, leading to better insight and understanding of their feelings and circumstances. This clarity can enable healthier decision-making and coping strategies. Crying is a natural and healthy emotional response that can provide significant mental health and physical health benefits. Allowing oneself to cry can promote healing, build connections, and improve overall emotional resilience, potentially contributing to a healthier, happier life. When we prevent prevent ourselves from crying, it can have several emotional, psychological, and physiological consequences. Here are some of the potential effects of suppressing tears. Emotional buildup. Holding back tears can lead to the accumulation of unexpressed emotions such as sadness, anger, or frustration. This buildup may eventually result in emotional overwhelm, making it harder to cope with feelings appropriately. Increased stress. Suppressing crying can elevate stress levels, as unexpressed emotions are often tied to physiological responses in the body. This heightened stress may lead to a range of physical symptoms, including headache, muscle tension, and fatigue, anxiety, and depression. Over time, constantly preventing oneself from crying can contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. The inability to express emotions can lead to feelings of isolation and hopelessness, which can contribute to mental health disorders. Physical health impact. Chronic emotional suppression can affect physical health. Research has shown that unexpressed emotions can impact the immune system. Impaired relationships. When individuals suppress their emotions, they may struggle to connect with others. This lack of emotional expression can result in difficulties in forming and maintaining relationships, as it may prevent genuine connection and vulnerability. Altered mood. Suppressing crying can lead to mood swings and irritability. Emotional regulation can be more challenging, which can affect daily interactions and overall well-being. Ironically, the longer someone suppresses their emotions, the more sensitive they can become to triggering events or situations. Small incidents may provoke disproportionate emotional response when they finally do express their feelings. Diminished coping skills. Preventing oneself from crying can hinder the development of healthy coping strategies. It can lead to resilience on maladaptive methods of handling emotions, such as substance use, avoidance, or aggression. Low or self-expression. Crying can be an essential form of self-expression. By preventing themselves from crying, individuals may block the ability to communicate their true feelings, making it hard and difficult to convey their emotional state. While social norms or personal beliefs may sometimes discourage crying, suppressing the natural emotional response can lead to a variety of negative consequences for a person's mental health as well as physical health. Allowing oneself to cry as needed can be an essential aspect of emotional process healing and overall well-being. Yo, thanks for watching the video. I want to encourage you. Give yourself and allow yourself space to feel. Give yourself space, grace. Allow yourself to cry. It's all good. Looking for a therapist? Follow those steps. Go to the website, click, let's get started. And from there, fill out the form and we can get started. Look forward to hearing from you.